ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
He's looking to throw it. Got his man downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. When you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown, DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his play.
And that ball is picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown ball. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Number 13 scores points for the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And he's going to run it back. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Back to throw, it's Clowney. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it down the left side. Got a lot of running room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Going for 6. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Brings up 3rd and goal. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Tennessee 7, Oklahoma 0.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
And the Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first. It's complete. A huge pickup. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Volunteers. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board, just like that. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. On 1st down, here comes this offense. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
In football, you really turn quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Escapes the sack. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Back to throw, it's Clowney. Pocket starts to collapse. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Sooners will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Hits him with a stiff arm. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Big Orange churning out those 1st downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Showing off the arm.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Rolls it in. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And the Vols trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Matthews. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Oh, he's going to go for the return. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Sooner offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Running back searching for a hole. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The incompletion on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 43. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Looking left. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. The 30. Past the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Sooner. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to move it through the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly. Makes the grab on the left side. He's loose. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown ball. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He's going to bring it out from deep. And he coughs it up inside the 20. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13.
Or was he going 70 through that point?
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what is already a dominant first-half performance. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Slings it downfield. Touchdown, Volunteer!
They won't take
it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field.
Oh, my God.
Well, they've got
oh, man.
They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he's going to try to return this one. There's no possible explanation for bringing that one out of the end zone. They got horrible field position at the 5. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Just gets right into the running back underneath. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line.
Let's go. 2 interceptions already for this linebacker. Unbelievable job understanding passing situation, how to get in passing lanes, how to get his 2nd pick. Dude, he's going to the sidelines, bragging to the DB.
Unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Line gets set, 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Touchdown, Tennessee! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas State has just had no answer to the ferocious tail kicking they're taking today. And if you thought this coach was colorful before, wait till his postgame. They're trailing by 21 to San Jose State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown ball!
Number 20 with the defensive score.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
Hey, when you something like this, and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's open. Afterburner's coming. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Can't connect on his first throw.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Makes the grab. It's Staley. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy.
Feeds him the stiff arm, and he's running free. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed...
Throws toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Off play action on first down. He fires one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open.
Oh, the receiver is going to hate watching film and watching that play back, because that was a touchdown, and he dropped it.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Got the back over the middle.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's going to run it. Still running at the 40. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. And the offense balls on the ball, but they'll still have to give it up. They're short of the first down.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. At the 20, he's got space. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
To the air. It's Iamaleava. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to let one go back to the middle. Wide open, he makes the catch. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Gets it out quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Second down now after the sack.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting it.
Oh, it's loose. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over, jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on down. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Fires to the big fella. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Sooners want to move quickly.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
On target. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team. Because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, they knock it free! Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And talk about getting excited just to lose it again. The offense gets the 1st down. You got enough yards, but what do you have to do? You got to take care of the football. You can't cough it up. The defense forces the fumble, recovers it, takes all the wind and all the momentum back to their side.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Maleava. Going to take a shot. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Takes it the other way. Just trucks through it. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. 2nd interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
He's going to throw deep right side. Threads it inside the 10. Touchdown Sooners. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it up.
At the
25, he's brought down at the 26. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Tennessee 49, Oklahoma
First down to start the drive after the break. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Pressure coming. Back open in the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to throw it again. Gets it out fast. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
Going for the big play. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
First and goal, Tennessee.
It's in Alabama.
The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the end zone. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
And I got to know on offense, right? When I get in this situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward, not start dancing around, going all over the place and losing yards. That's just bad offense.
He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll take the deep shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play.
He'll take a shot. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Now on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown Volunteers! And the route is on. They tackle it more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Akron has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 28 to Michigan State.
What they bowling team
We
though?
are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll come out throwing on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
The defense is dialed in right now, guys. They've got the lead. They're expecting pass. Offense trying to go 4 verticals, but all game long, this defense has stepped up, and they force another incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. They convert.
I ain't kill.
That's a great example.
I just felt like I see people talking like deja vu. Like how he was just telling like no address and all that. I'm literally playing like the same team that I was playing like one time you listen to him and he said all that. I'm like, this is crazy.
Hits him in stride at the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. Wide receiver shows motion. Comes out throwing on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! And the stomping has commenced. That leads
Yeah, I was finishing up this college game I was in.
on a victory here in week 3.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to take a chance. He stopped short of the
They getting a new one?
19 and probably wishes he'd just
They getting a new sanctuary. That might be something from a year ago.
Oklahoma has
Oh
it again,
yeah.
and here comes the offense. Going up top on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job.
And he's running in the open. Touchdown ball! And the pummeling has started. On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. And the Sooners will hustle to the line.
Brings up second down.
Scanning the field, it's Clowney. Looking for a huge play. And he throws another interception. Taking it the other way. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Davis. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
And the Volunteers are threatening in the red zone. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people
At
you'll
least
see
got some basketball
run north
today.
south and try to bounce out wide and make big
At least
plays.
got some basketball
Sometimes
today.
it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
And the Vols trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown Volunteer!
It was, yeah.
And the punishment
It ain't
has
black
been
ball
extended.
for us.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Nigga need to be some goddamn.
Here comes the Sooner
That nigga need to be
offense
some
back
goddamn,
onto the
like-
field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they can
Yeah.
find some positive.
Up in that area.
Yeah, and every time you
Yeah.
watch the tape,
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
heat up them pass rushers, bringing them
Bogle
DBs. That's what I'm
them
doing
got
in this
that trench, you
situation.
said.
When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense dropping into soft coverage. They're trying to get to it. And they got him. He'll get it down for the sack. The Vols want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going for the big play. Snags it on the right. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, and until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Well, this...
All right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like the straight hood. A lot of good players came from poverty. You good one? Y'all in them? No, y'all in them just came back. Oh. Mm-hmm. See, the bounce that rim. See, really pretty sorry. Okay. I'm rolling it though. She must take the video. Tell people. I want people to be happy for you. My turn. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying.